new generation of a Pioneer Generation package for our seniors, MediShield Life for all Singaporeans, and a more flexible CPF Life provide more assurance for all of us as we grow old, explaining the issues, the consequences, and the trade-offs. We are open and transparent. We don't hide things from you. We tell you what the real deal is and what the problems are. We share them with each other and solve the problem. Whatever the we succeed because we stand together. Singaporeans stood together to overcome threats, issues such as SARS. When Mr. Lee Kuan Yew passed away in March, we stood united in grief. But we also stood united in our own home, our little home here in Pasir Ris, Punggol. We have also come together as a community. And I would like to thank all of you for the support that you have given to me as your Member of Parliament here in Pasir Ris, Punggol for the past 18 years. I've grown to know many of you, and I'm getting to know many of our new residents who are moving in. We have listened to your views and feedback on what you would like to see in Pasir Ris, Punggol. We've worked with you to help make your dreams and desires come true. We have many exciting new plans to make Pasir Ris, Punggol even better for our residents. Plans to renew and upgrade Pasir Ris Town, a new Sengkang hospital coming up soon to serve all of us. We are here ready to serve you if you will vote for us. With your support in this election, I intend to have an additional MP in Punggol, that is 3 MPs in Punggol, to take good care of our residents in this growing and beautiful town. Dr. Janil has grown together with our residents in Punggol for the past 5 years. Janil. Ng Chee Meng comes with a strong record of public service, and he will build on the good work of Penny Low and serve our residents in Punggol North. And I have asked Sherling, who started helping out in Buona Vista 15 years ago, to come and serve our residents in Punggol as well. She's committed and energetic. And she's a young working mother herself and will be able to empathize and know the concerns of our many young families in Punggol. Those of you who met her will agree that she will serve our residents in Punggol well. Here in Punggol Central, comprising Compassvale and Buangkok, we will call it Sengkang. And all of you know Teo Selak, Zhang Selak. He has served you here over the past 10 years. He has done good work as mayor. He's done good work with our small and medium enterprises. And he will continue to serve you here in Sengkang and Buangkok. Zainal Sapari will continue to look after our Pasir Ris East residents. Brother Zainal has lived himself in Pasir Ris for many years, and he has renewed his friendships. Zainal also works hard in NTUC to help our low-wage workers have a better life, better salaries, and better opportunities. And I will continue to look after Pasir Ris West, and of course, all our residents in Pasir Ris, Punggol. But only if you give me your support, give us your support and vote for us. We ask for your support so that we continue to do our best to serve all of you, our residents of Pasir Ris, Punggol GRC well. My friends, we have achieved much as Singaporeans in the past 50 years. There is much, much more that we can achieve together in Singapore and here in Pasir Ris, Punggol, in Punggol East, in Sengkang West. How do we ensure that our next 50 years will be even better than the first 50 years? Vote for the PAP. Continuity and stability enables us to plan ahead, to work together to achieve our shared goals, to build a better life, a better future for Singaporeans, our children and our grandchildren, in Singapore and here in our little home here in Pasir Ris, Punggol. This election is about voting for who you want to trust your future with. Trust the PAP. It's about building a strong team, not for the PAP, a strong team for Singapore to take us into the future, not 5 years, but 10 years, 15 years, and more. We need a strong team both at home to look after ourselves, our safety, our security, our economy, but we also need good ministers to advance our interests internationally. And we need a good team of MPs to look after our town council well. To our residents in Punggol East, let us put the troubles and the turmoil of the last 3-4 years behind us. And let us make a fresh start. Come together with us, with Charles Chong. Make a fresh start, and let's build Punggol East and make it strong and beautiful and good once again. Let us continue to make the right choices, to vote for continuity and stability, to build on our success for our children and our future generations. There is much, much more to do. Vote for the PAP so that together we can build a strong leadership team to take Singapore steadily into the future. Ensure that Singapore continues to be a shining little red dot for many more years to come. We have here presented to all of you our vision for Singapore, the PAP's plan to work with you, for you, and for Singapore for the future. We have before you our plans for Pasir Ris Punggol to work for you for the future. We have a team which we offer to you here in Pasir Ris Punggol, in Sengkang West and Punggol East to take you into the future. So work with us. Vote for the party that you can trust. Vote for the party that has worked with you for so many years. Vote for the PAP. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Teo Chee Hean. Vote for Mr. Teo and the People's Action Party. Thank you, Deputy Prime Minister, Mr. Teo. And next, we would like to invite Dr. Janil Puthucheary.
Halo, good evening. Welcome. Apa kabar? Daja Wanshahau. Para penduduk Pasir Ris Punggol, Sengkang West dan Punggol East. Penyokong parti PAP, rakyat Singapura yang budiman, tuan-tuan dan puan-puan. Terima kasih kerana bersama kami malam ini. Sepanjang tahun-tahun ini, saya telah berperan bagai cabaran-cabaran yang anda hadapi. Pasukan PAP telah berusaha untuk meningkatkan mutu kehidupan untuk semua. Jalinan persahabatan antara saya dengan penduduk, parti aktivis dan ketua akar umbi juga semakin kukuh. Dan ini adalah sesuatu yang amat saya hargai. Terima kasih kepada anda semua kerana telah bersama kami sepanjang tahun-tahun yang lalu. Berilah kami peluang untuk terus berkhidmat kepada anda di sini. Inilah semangat Pasir Ris Punggol. Ayo kekalkan semangat ini. Undilah PAP! Good evening, my friends. Party supporters, residents of Pasir Ris Punggol, Sengkang West, Punggol East, all our volunteers, and also I see some of my patients also here tonight. Thank you all for coming down to support us tonight. I last had a chance to speak to you 4 years ago. Please give us a chance to speak to you here again 4 or 5 years from now. Some things have changed a lot in the last 4 years. I've lost a lot of hair. I've lost a lot of hair. But I tell you what I found. I lost a lot of hair, but I found many new friends, many new comrades. The last few years, I've also seen Punggol, the area I look after, transform. We've seen some amazing new BTOs that HDB has put up, beautiful gardens, playgrounds. Our waterway has become a peaceful park, enjoyed by all generations of Singaporeans from all over Singapore, not just Punggol. Very importantly, close to my heart, and I know many of our residents, the choice of food has also improved. Let me tell you, you have to go and try the salted egg crab at Punggol Point. We have some fans of salted egg crab, Punggol Point. And Park Vista, excellent satay and chicken wings, huh? Please go try. We also have a very famous white bee hoon stall, relocated from Sembawang. Sembawang, come, no problem. We have new buses, new schools, new neighborhood centers, and some more coming up, like Oasis Terraces. We just launched it, polyclinic, supermarket, and community spaces for people to get together. Many new childcare centers we've opened. But much more important than all the new things, all the new buildings, all the new places, much more important are the new friendships. People are moving into Singapore from all over, people are moving into Punggol from all over Singapore. And they're discovering that we have many things in common. Especially, we all want to have and keep and reignite the kampong spirit. I've seen many groups come together, sometimes years before they move into Punggol. They get together on Facebook and then they meet in real life. And they start a football team. They take over a community garden. They work for months to celebrate SG50 in their RC. They go quietly when no one is looking to help a family cope with the loss of a loved one. This has been one of the most rewarding and fulfilling parts of being an MP. To help and to be part of a growing neighborhood and a growing town. Building the friendships as we build a town. Connecting the people as we develop the places. Thank you to all who made this happen, reaching out to build a better Punggol and a better Singapore. The area that I've been responsible for, Punggol West, DPM has explained, will now be divided into two, and I'm very glad Shui Ling will be taking over half, and I'm sure looking after it very well. I'm just your neighbor next door. So if Sembawang can come to Punggol, we also can visit each other inside Punggol. Huh? We look after each other. I'll be looking after a new division by the name of Punggol Coast, which will take half of our current Punggol West. This new division will continue to have challenges. We will have to build up our town hub. We will have to plan for the relocation of SIT coming to Punggol. And we look forward to the hawker center, which will be built next to the MRT station, together with a new community center, a large library, and a medical center. But all this good stuff comes with its own challenges. Those of you who have seen Punggol transformed will know that some of the challenges are not easy, but they can be solved. But I know we'll be okay. I know we'll be okay because Singapore is a land of hope, a land of opportunity, and a country where volunteers and activists step forward. They step forward to help each other. They step forward to drive the town, the country, the party, the nation to a better place. Singapore is a land where we know there's work to be done. There's always work to be done. But Singapore is a place where we know that the work is worth it. It's worth all the effort that we put into it. It's worth it when we look around at our new towns and we see the children, my children, your children, our children playing together in a brand new HDB playground, regardless of race, language, or religion, enjoying themselves, being Singaporean together. My friends, fellow Singaporeans, the PAP always has and always will be standing shoulder to shoulder with you. The PAP always has and always will be fighting and working for you. And let nobody ever doubt that the PAP always has, always will be fighting and working for Singapore! For Singapore! Majulah PAP! Majulah Singapore! Thank you
you, Dr. Daniel. Please vote for Dr. Daniel and the People's Action Party. And next, we would like to invite Mr. Ng Chi Ming, representing the People's Action Party for Pasir Ris Punggol GRC.
Saudara dan saudari, nama saya Ng Chi Ming. Isikan saya berkata dalam bahasa Melayu. Saya janji akan bekerja keras untuk berkhidmat kepada anda. Sokonglah pasukan PAP kami. Terima kasih banyak. 大家晚上好。大家好，我是白沙板儿集选区新来的候选人之一黄志明。好。我竞选的目的是为民服务，我一心为居民建设更美好的将来而努力。今年是新加坡建国50周年，我和我家人能够在这繁荣安稳的国土上稳健成长，都是因为建国一代的无私贡献，为我们铺出了一个和谐的社会，让我的兄长和弟弟都能够接受良好的教育，安心工作，成家立业。我在此向他们深深的表示感激。新加坡给了我现有的一切，我立志负起社会责任，取之社会，用之社会，为国效劳，为民服务。放眼国际形势的发展，如恐怖局势的扩散，将会对新加坡带来一定的威胁。国际经济的缩条也会深深的影响新加坡的经济繁荣。同时，我们也面对国内民生课题，如生活费的提高、交通与祖屋、组织家庭与生儿育女等这些课题，都需要国民齐心，与政府一起树立方针来应对，才能把新加坡推向另一个里程碑，迈向繁荣的未来。我希望能够获得您强有力的支持，与您共同迈进，为我们的父母，为我们的下一代创造一个更好、更和谐的社会，更美好的新加坡。谢谢大家支持 BAP， 请投我们一票。Good evening, dear residents from Pasir Ris, Punggol GRC, brothers and sisters from Sengkang West and Punggol East, friends, fellow Singaporeans, and some of you I see from the SAF. As a new candidate, I would just like to briefly introduce myself to you. I'm Chimeng, 47 years old, happily married with 2 teenage daughters in their late teens. I am a typical Singaporean son. I grew up with our Singapore through the good times and the bad times. And I've never forgotten where I've come from, where my roots are. Singapore gave me a home where my family could feel safe, where Singapore afforded my siblings and I unimagined opportunities to make a living for ourselves and make ourselves useful for Singapore. I could pursue my dreams in Singapore only because Singapore and Singaporeans, and because the PAP created a system where you and I, from average Singaporean background, with no networks, with no patronage, can succeed. This is our meritocratic system that afforded us all these opportunities, and I would like to come out to serve all of you to ensure that our future generations have such opportunities. I have a reasonable understanding of Singapore and fellow Singaporean needs and dreams. And over the last few weeks, since I retired, I have walked some more, I've walked more to be with you on the ground, as I promised. I've spoken to many of my residents in the precinct I'm in charge of. And I've heard many of you share with me your feedback about our living environment, your aspirations, hopes, your worries, your fears about our future. At the living condition level, many of you have told me your desire for better transport infrastructure, more convenient access to healthcare, better childcare facilities, and also schools. We want a good living environment for our families to enjoy and for our kids to grow up in. These reasonable concerns and desires that I will see to. Not only I have heard your feedback,